So, it's a bit of a serious video today, and I'm gonna be completely honest right from the start. Nothing specifically really triggered this video. Like previous videos that I have made on Roblox bots have always had a reason behind why I decided to make them, but nothing in particular really triggered me into making this video, except from the fact that I've started seeing the scam bots in games again recently, and that kind of reminded me about the whole bot problem that Roblox has had for quite a while, and I kind of wanted to give my thoughts on bots and Roblox's botting problem for a short while now, so I guess now is kind of a good time to do so. But first things first, I want to start off by saying that I know that this is not easy to fix. Like, I completely 100% understand that the botting issue is absolutely not an easy problem to fix, and that's probably a good reason as to why it's still an ongoing problem today. And there has been many different ways that Roblox has come up with to possibly prevent or even completely stop bots forever. Like, a good example that I can think of right now would probably be the whole new captcha system that Roblox created and implemented a short while ago. And when that new captcha was actually added, from what I remember, bots actually decreased for a few months. And I think one of the biggest problems with this whole thing is the scam bots. All the bots and the botting on Roblox is obviously a huge problem within itself, but it can also lead to a lot of different separate problems. And like I say, I think the biggest one would probably be the scams. I'm pretty sure you've all seen at some point a free Robux game on the front page. And the last time I saw one was actually a few weeks ago, which is, I guess it's okay, but it's not great. And I've personally never been in one of those games, but from what I've seen of them, the games ask for your password so they can give you Robux. And even if you enter your password correctly, which you should absolutely not do ever, the game will tell you that you entered your password wrong. So then obviously you think that you spelt it wrong or something, so then you retype it in, and then the game will tell you that you have 3 tries remaining. So then after all 3 tries, it will tell you that you entered the wrong password too many times, so you obviously do not get the Robux, but they now have your password. Of course, these are very hard to fall for, but the younger players of Roblox are incredibly easy targets. And just in case you did not catch that, once again, please never ever type your password absolutely anywhere other than the official real Roblox sign-in page. And I think it goes without saying that we now have the scam bots that actually enter games and type their scam message, which is probably the most insane evolution of scam bots I think we've ever seen. And another problem with bots on Roblox, which isn't quite as big as the whole scamming thing, is when innocent Roblox groups become targets. Because botting can also heavily affect groups if targeted by somebody who bots. I remember a couple of years ago, my Roblox group had around 1,000 members, but I woke up one day and my group had close to 6,000 members. So obviously somebody botted my group, and I actually emailed Roblox about it. And with it being a couple of years ago, I don't remember exactly word for word what they said to me, but I do remember they apologized that something like this happened and they will look into it. But in my email to them, I also asked for help removing the bots from my group, and they told me that they could not help at all with that, which I guess I kind of understand, because it's probably hard for them to determine which account is a bot and which account isn't, which then meant that I had to remove around 5,000 bots from my Roblox group all on my own. And if I remember correctly, that literally took me an entire week. And with that being a few years ago, I was around 15, maybe close to 16. So when it happened, I was a child, which obviously meant I was very upset with what had happened to my group. And then one of the bigger problems, I guess, is the whole botting clothing thing, because those who have botted clothing to the front page of the catalogue earn a lot of Robux. And as I'm sure many of you know, Robux can be converted to real life money through DevX. And if you don't know what DevX is, it's short for Developer Exchange. It's pretty self self-explanatory. Developers who earn Robux can exchange their Robux for real-life money. So if these people that are earning Robux from botting clothes gain the ability to use DevX, Roblox will obviously lose a lot of money because of that. Because to create the clothing that they create and then have it botted to the front page, obviously that takes no effort at all. And then staying on the theme of the catalog, a while back there was that whole botting problem where people took botting to the models page and they somehow had viruses injected into their seemingly innocent models, and they then botted their models to the front page of the models catalog. So when people took those models and added them into their game, the virus ended up in their games. And I don't remember exactly what happened with that, but obviously with it literally being a virus, it wouldn't have been anything good. But then to counter that whole virus model botting thing, a few other people made their own models that basically said, look, do not take these models. They are viruses that will negatively affect your game or something like that. And then they also botted them models to the front page. So then we have obviously the bad botters and the good botters, and it became some kind of little mini model war. But yeah, you know, overall the botting problem that Roblox has had for a while is just overall a bad problem to have for the many obvious reasons that I have stated. And you know, these are all just my thoughts on the botting problem. It's obviously not a good problem to have, but it's also not an easy problem to fix. But you know, it has been very obvious in some cases that Roblox have tried to come up with ways to fix it, and I honestly don't think that people give Roblox enough credit for doing that. You know, just because the solutions they come up with don't completely work doesn't mean they didn't try, and for some reason a lot of people don't seem to understand that. But you know, let's just give Roblox some more credit for at least trying their best, because that's all you can ever do. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the Roblox botting problem. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.